Wednesday, May 6th, 2020, and we're about to commence our public hearing this evening. Prior to that, let me just take attendance really quickly to all the councilors. Make sure that you state your name, and then at least with a present will be fine. Okay, Kevin Booker Jr.
Councilor Booker is present.
Thank you, sir. President Pro Tem Alma Natates.
President Pro Tem Natates is present.
Councilor Burke.
Councilor Burke is present.
Okay, Councilor Goodwin.
Councilor Goodwin is present.
Thank you. Councilor Dice.
Councilor Dice is present.
And to round it out, Councilor Sadi.
Councilor Sadi is present.
Thank you. I also want to welcome the mayor and the administration that is present here this evening. I also want to welcome the Board of Finance members that are present. Stephanie Brown, Constant Fields, Keith Turner, Donald Macrino, and Walter Williams. Any Board of Education member that is present also, I'd like to welcome them. And any administration from the Board of Education that is present, and that's including Superintendent Ritchie. The Law Director, Director of Finance, McBride, Attorney Londrigan, and also Director of Office of Development, Felix Reyes, and every single administrator that is present here this evening. At this moment, I'm just going to take time to read the logistics real quick, and then I'll tell you the purpose of this meeting. Due to the ongoing national and state public health emergency caused by the global coronavirus pandemic, City of New London public meetings will be held virtually. Meeting agendas can be found at www.newlondonct.org. An audio recording of this meeting will be posted on the city website within the 7 days of the meeting. Public comment may be submitted in writing to jstarts@newlondonct.org. If you prefer to sign up to speak at the following link on the City of New London website, newlondonct.org/live-stream. Okay. This public hearing will be held virtually. The purpose of this meeting is for the receiving comments on the annual appropriation ordinances for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2020 and ending June 30, 2021, including the Community Development Block Grant Proposed Action Plan for the 46th program year. Okay, so again, this is a public hearing. There will be no comments or response from either the mayor, the administration, or any other councilor, or myself as the president of the council. But if you have any questions or comments, okay, when you are allowed to speak and I call your name, I want you to make sure to let it be known that the mayor, the administration is present. They're going to take those questions and answer them and then post them on the website, on the city website as soon as possible or by the end of this week. So again, if you're going to be speaking today, if you do have a question when you're speaking, we're not answering right now, but the administration is present, the staff, and they will make note of that question, and then they will make sure to answer it as soon as possible or by the end of this week, and it will be posted on the New London government website. Okay. So with that said, I am going to hold on. Okay, with that said, I am going to first of all, okay. I want to make sure also, even though I introduced the Board of Finance members, let me make sure to call out the name and do the same thing as I did with the council. So bear with me. So I'll start right now. This is for the Board of Finance members. Stephanie Brown, are you present? Constance Fields, are you present? Keith Turner, are you present? Donald Macrino, are you present? And then Walter Williams, are you present?
Say it again.
I'm present. Walter Williams, present.
Thank you, sir. This is President Dominguez speaking. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Okay. So we
Council
have-
President Dominguez, this is Counselor John Sadi. Could we
Yes,
please get a legal ruling from Law Director Londrigan to make sure that we do have a proper quorum? And I do see that Keith Turner has joined us.
yes, yes. I was gonna go right to that right after finishing talking to Mr. Williams. So let's, Attorney Londrigan. Attorney Londrigan?
Mr. President, this is the mayor.
Yes.
Let me contact him. We do have a few people that are having trouble getting on.
Okay.
So perhaps we could just stall for a few minutes.
All right.
In the meantime, I will contact Attorney Londrigan.
A point noted. You know what, President Dominguez speaking, I'm gonna take about maybe, let's do like a 5-minute. We'll wait 5 minutes and try to get everyone on board who's having difficulty.
Yeah, this is Dave McBride. The call-in information is giving some problems, so I'm sending that back out to the Board of Finance currently.
Okay, thank you, Director McBride. This is President Dominguez speaking.
It's a picture of a girl facing a brick wall. Here. No, God.
Okay, so we need everybody to mute, or the host to mute everybody.
Make sure we mute everyone, Dan.
What are you doing? We're fine. There we go.
This is President Dominguez. At this time, I'm just asking everyone to mute their phones at home or their videos muted. Thank you. It's been done. It's done.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Dave, it's Don Macrino.
All right, Mr. McCurdy. This is President Dominguez speaking. Thank you.
Nice to see you. Nice to hear you. How are you?
Yeah, nice to hear you too. We're just waiting for everyone else and then we'll start. 2 more minutes.
Very good. Thank you.
And what I'll do is I'm going to make the roll call for you guys again. All right, just to make sure that everybody knows that you guys are present. The Board of Finance members.
President Dominguez, this is the
Yes.
mayor.
Yes.
The law director will be signing on momentarily.
Thank you. This is President Dominguez speaking. Thank you, Mayor.
My suggestion would be that once you decide to resume the meeting, that you take a full attendance once again of all members of the appropriating board. Thank you.
We'll do that. Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. This is President Dominguez speaking. Yes, that's the plan. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Council President Dominguez.
Yes.
Would it be appropriate for me to make a motion to recess until 6:50?
I'm going to start in about a minute because I think I see a lot of the other people coming in already from the Board of Finance.
I'll withdraw.
Council.
my motion.
All right. Thank you. I see Attorney Landrigan already coming in.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. This is President Dominguez speaking, Attorney Landrigan. We just paused it just to allow some people to come in because we're having problems with the phones. And also just to make sure that we had all the Board of Finance members who were present, who are supposed to be here present to take attendance. Okay, so at this time, I'm just gonna begin. I'm gonna make the roll call for the Board of Finance members. What I would like you to do is just to state your name and then say that you're present. Okay, so I'll start again. This is for the Finance Board members. Stephanie Brown. Okay. All right, this is President Dominguez speaking. Constant Fields.
I'm here.
Okay, that's Constance Fields.
And
Yep,
my name is Constance Fields.
thank you. Keith Turner.
Yep, Keith Turner is here.
Thank you. Donald Macrino.
Don Macrino, present.
Thank you. And Walter Williams.
Walter Williams, present.
Okay, thank you. Attorney Landrigan.
Yes, here.
President Dominguez speaking. I did call Stephanie Brown, but she didn't respond, so I don't know. We don't have all of them. Is that all?
Do you have a quorum of the?
Yes, we do. We have a quorum from them. Yes.
Quorum.
Yeah, we do have a quorum.
I was just going to say, and I apologize, I'm at home, so I don't have the agenda in front of me, but is this a public hearing of the Finance Board?
No, there's public hearing for the budget,
This is
For the budget, but is it a meeting called by the Board of Finance? Is it a meeting called by the City Council, or is it a joint meeting of both boards?
Attorney Longigan, this is the appropriating board.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yes, which makes up everybody. I apologize. So yeah, if you have a quorum,
We've got
okay,
a quorum.
yes, then you can proceed
Okay,
with your public hearing.
okay. President Dominguez speaking. Thank you, Attorney Landrigan. We're going to proceed. Just again, we're going to start with the with public comment. But again, let me just make a note that throughout the comments, public speaking, you will have 3 minutes. Make sure that you state your name and address, and also you will have 3 minutes. The other thing to note is that if you do ask questions during your public speaking, they will not be answered now. The administration is present. The mayor, they're taking notes of these questions, and they will be posted. They will be answered as soon as possible and posted before the week's end at the city website. Okay? So there will be no dialogue tonight. There will be no counselors or anyone that is going to answer any questions this evening. It's a public hearing. So we're here to listen to our constituents. So with that said, City Clerk Ayala, you present?
I am present.
All right, sir, thank you. I'm just gonna get started. So again, the person has 3 minutes. Let's begin with, first of all, Councilor Burke, you have a public comment to read.
This is Councilor Burke. Yes, I do. I'm reading a letter which comes from New London Trees. I will read the names of all the addresses of all the signers of the letter at the end. Alrighty. The mission of New London Trees is to restore New London's tree population through community planting and care, education, and advocacy. We commend the increase of $50,000 for parks maintenance repairs and maintenance in the proposed budget to support the city's tree inventory and allow for replacements of the many trees that have been removed from city property in recent years. In order to maintain a healthy urban forest, new trees need to be planted regularly. Here are just some of the benefits that New London's urban forest provides. Mitigate stormwater runoff, improve air quality, removal of pollutants, carbon sequestration, traffic calming, air cooling, added appeal of New London as a place to live and work. The benefits of urban trees are many, including financial, health, and quality of life. Nationwide, studies have shown that trees save billions of dollars annually by removing air and noise pollution, capturing and storing stormwater, reducing energy costs, increasing real estate values, and more. The 2018 Urban Forest Inventory completed by the city and Connecticut College shows that nearly a third of our municipal trees have been lost in just 25 years. New London's Arboricultural Standards and Specifications 2010 unequivocally states that all trees removed shall be replaced with one or more trees. New London Trees has partnered with Public Works to plant 9 trees on the Governor Winthrop Boulevard traffic island and a sugar maple in Williams Park, an event attended by an entire student body of the IB of the International Baccalaureate School. We need to plant more trees along our streets, in our parks, and on our school grounds. New London Trees also plans to offer guidance on tree planting to residents and private property owners. Information will include recommendations appropriate for such specific site. New London Trees has a Facebook page at New London Trees and a website, newlondontrees.org, and maintains an email list of more than 60 residents who have attended our monthly meetings over the past year. We urge the City Council to support New London's urban forest with much needed and long overdue budget increase for parks maintenance, repairs, and maintenance. For more information on the role of urban forestry and sustainability, there's Connecticut Urban Forestry DEP for benefits and dollar values of individual trees. Tree Cities USA, a program of Arbor Day Foundation. 8 cities in Connecticut to date have been recognized by this program. Respectfully submitted, the following members of New London Trees. Benjamin Berenick, 43 Granite Street, Apartment C1. Frida Berrigan, 246 Connecticut Avenue. Carol Booth, 16 William Street. Vonance Carr, 22 Shirley Lane. Art Costa, 611 Ocean Avenue. Caroline Driscoll, 19 Pequot Avenue. Louise Fabrikevich, 281 State Street, Apartment 6G. Carol Flanagan, 210 Thames Street, Apartment 1. Kenrick Hansen, 242 Ocean Ave. And Liz Riddale, 100 Glenwood Avenue. Andrew Lopez, 286 Montauk Avenue. Susan Munger, 11 Plant Street. Maggie Redfern, 286 Montauk Avenue. Gail Schwenker-Meyer, 860 Montauk Avenue. Danine Roth, 510 Montauk Avenue. Greg Roth, 510 Montauk Avenue. Robert Stuller, 19 Evergreen Avenue. Kate Treadwell Hill, 90 Willits Avenue.
Hey, President Dominguez speaking. Thank you, Councilor Burke. That was a public comment that was emailed and was read by Councilor Burke. At this time, I'm going to ask for Director of IT, Rick Genevieve. Are you present? Okay, so then this is what I need. At this moment, since we don't have any names of people that want to speak, but I know there's people on the call now, what is the way that they can signal, at least to me, that they want to comment so I can allow them? Okay, so again, if anyone that's online right now that would like to speak, either by Zoom, by phone is star. Dan, what was it again? Star 6, all right? Star 6, if you are on phone right now and you want to speak at this meeting, if you press star 6, we can unmute you. And if you're on Zoom with us, then all you have to do is show the video and then raise your hand and I can call on you. As for now, I don't have anyone on the list. We only had one public comment that was received by email and Councilor Burke just read it. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to see if anyone wants to say something during this public comment. For those that are just arriving right now, if you want to speak right now at public comment, just raise your hand and I will allow you the time to speak. Okay, thank you. This is President Dominguez speaking. Denise Boyd, You have 3 minutes. You can go right ahead and speak.
I didn't prepare for the public hearing today, but my name is Denise Floyd. I live 73 Connecticut Avenue. And I just want to know, is there anything in the budget for distributing masks to the public? And are we going to have sanitizing stations set up in public locations?
This is President Dominguez speaking. Thank you, Denise, for your comment. Those questions are noted and they will be answered as soon as possible and placed in our website. Thank you for participation today. Okay, let's see if there's anybody else that wants to participate tonight during the public comment.
Mr. President, this is Counselor Burke.
Yes.
Unless any from 1IT has anyone else that raises their hand, perhaps I would like to make a motion to adjourn.
Yeah, I don't.
I'll second that.
Okay.
This is President Pro Temp Hurtado.
All right, it's been motioned and properly seconded. Is there any discussion on this
Yes,
motion? Go ahead.
I do. This is Counselor Sadi.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I do not think that it's proper to adjourn 12 minutes into a meeting that was just called to order. I understand the frustration, but I just don't know that people do or don't know how to properly address in this format. So I would just, again, give some direction as to how to do that before we adjourn so that anybody that needs to be heard can be heard. I mean, it seems as though there's a lot of people on this meeting other than just board members, so.
Thank you, Councilor Sadi. Point noted. I'll speak to on that. Let me just go over again and give some directions once again, and then I'll let other councilors just chime in if they have any comments. All right. So again, we're asking for anyone that has public comment at this time. If you have a phone, all you have to do is *6. That will notify us that you would like to speak at tonight's public hearing. And if you're on Zoom, you turn on your video and at least raise your hand, and then we'll allow you to speak. Any other councilor that would like to comment at this time about the motion on the floor to adjourn? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's okay. Thank you, Dan. So it's *9.
President Dominguez, knowing that there was that mistake, I would happily withdraw my motion if President Pro Temp Hurtado was willing to withdraw her second.
Yes, this is President Pro Temp Hurtado. I will withdraw my second. And just now that we're open for discussion, just a remark that our secretary did not receive any additional questions or comments for this meeting. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, both Councilor Burke and President Pro Tem Hurtado. So again, the directions are, if you are calling by phone into this meeting, the public hearing meeting tonight, you have to press *9, and that will notify us that you are willing to have public comment tonight. All right. And if you are on Zoom, then all you have to do is turn on your video and raise your hand, and I will call on you. So what I'll do is I'll just give a couple minutes since there was that mistake that instead of *6, it was *9. Just to be fair and to allow the public to have the opportunity to speak. Because that's the kind of town that we are. I knew I was going to get you guys smiling. Very good. Good evening, you Londoners. Okay, thank you, Shanice. All right, Shanice, go ahead, state your name and address, and then you have your 3 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Dominguez. Good evening, everyone. So I have not prepared any written comments, but I figured since we have the opportunity to share our thoughts with everyone on the phone, I wanted to just speak freely to everyone. I did have a chance to review a little bit of the budget that was on the website. My only comment is I want to encourage the finance board as well as the counselor and the board of eds and all of the departments to really take into account and I know that you have already, but I want to urge you again to look at the budget and to really take into account the shortfalls and the pending possible recession that may be coming as a fallout to COVID-19. I saw that there were some areas on the board that, I think, on the budget rather, that I think should be reconsidered in light of any potential recession that we may face. And if we do not face that recession, we can always add those items back into the budget. If there is a surplus of funds, I imagine that would be the process. That is my comment. I think that every department can do a significant review, including Board of Ed, the police and fire departments, as well as administration, can take a closer look at their budgets. Thank you.
Okay, this is President Dominguez speaking. Thank you, Shanice, for your comments. Again, this is open for anyone by phone. *9 if you want to add your comments to tonight's public hearing. And if you're on Zoom, just turn on your video, raise your hand, and I will call on you. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. This is President Dominguez speaking. Melissa Spencer, you have 3 minutes. Go right ahead. Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. I just moved to New London, and I was wondering if there was a community developmental program that I could join to help make it a better place to live.
President Dominguez speaking. Thank you for your comment. Again, those questions are being noted, and they will be posted on our city website.
Okay, thank you. If you could leave any type of resource, that would be appreciated.
We will. Thank you so much, Melissa. And welcome to New London, the best city in Connecticut.
Thank you. Sorry.
Welcome. I think they're coming in now, little by little. All right, once more, President Dominguez speaking. For anyone that just called in right now to the public hearing, if you want to share your comments, all you have to do is press *9 if you're on phone. And if you are on Zoom, just raise your hand and we'll call on you. Hey, At this time, since I don't see anyone responding, Dan, I don't see anybody. You haven't said anything? No one. So at this time, I'm going to ask Councilor Burke to make a motion.
This is Counselor Burke, and I would make a motion to adjourn the public hearing.
And I would ask President Pro Tem to second that motion.
This is President Pro Tem Hurtado. I will second that motion.
So at this time, I will ask City Clerk Ayala to, oh, I'm sorry, Councilor Dice, did you have your hand raised?
I was waiting for you to say all in favor. I was saying aye. Sorry.
Okay, I was gonna make the roll call with City Clerk Ayala if he's still here. And then we'll end it.
President Dominguez, are you asking me to do a roll call just with the council members?
Yes. No, with everyone.
Okay.
All board members.
All board members.
Okay, I'm not familiar with all the board members.
You know what I'll do? You can call the city councilors and I'll do the board members myself.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so I'll just go down the list from the top. President Dominguez.
Yes.
President Pro Tem Natartez.
Yes.
Councilor Goodwin.
Yes.
Councilor Sadai.
Yes.
Councilor Booker Jr.
Yes.
Councilor Dice.
Yes.
Councilor Burke.
Yes.
All 7.
Okay, I'll do the board members, finance board members right now. Walter Williams.
Yes.
Donna Macrino.
Yes.
Keith Turner.
Yes.
Constant Fields. Or Stephanie Brown, I'm sorry. I know she was here.
I'm here.
Okay.
Constance Fields is here, yes.
Okay, all right, so that makes 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the board members, so altogether we got 11. All right, so the meeting is adjourned.
Did you call on Stephanie Brown?
Oh, Stephanie Brown. I don't think she was here, that's why I didn't call on her, because she was absent.
I apologize.
That's okay, sir, thank you for always checking up on me.
Have a good evening.
All right, so with that said, good evening, everyone, finance board members, city council, mayor, everyone else. Good evening in London.
Good
night.
evening. Good evening, Edmund.
Yep.
It's so.